hikers were taken to Campo on the U.S.-Mexican border about 35 miles southeast of San Diego by automobile to the southern terminus of the Pacific Crest Trail. After collecting the signatures of custom officials at the border and having the logbook stamped with the post office cancellation stamp, the first relay began the first exploration of the Pacific Crest Trail from Mexico to Canada, leaving the border at 10:50 a.m. on June 15, 1935. When the relay team started, Relay Team 1 had a leader of Chard Ebert. They started in Campo and they went north to Oak Grove. After the first relay was over, they were looking around for another Y secretary to lead the second relay. Chard put in 1 week and that's all he could do. Again, the Depression was on, people had to maintain a livelihood, and he had to go back to work. The Y sponsored it, but the Y wouldn't pay him for a time off. So other Y secretaries couldn't be found. Nobody was able to leave their family situations. My dad, Warren Rogers, because he was single, independent, he was able to go and do the second relay with the idea that another person would take over at the third relay. So my dad pitched in with relay team number 2, and he went from Oak Grove to Herky Creek. When they got to the third relay, nobody was available. Well, my dad continued on the third relay. He continued on the fourth relay, the fifth relay. And at that point in time, he knew he was going to do the entire trail. Team 3 was from Herky Creek to Banning. Team 4 was from Banning to Barton Flats.
I say I-7. One more time. I-7. Next number.
Bingo!
G8.
So my friend did that when they're playing bingo in the car. So my friend did that when they're playing bingo in the car.
This book has been in all kinds of places. Look at the condition. The canvas bag has been soiled, rained on. It's amazing. This book has just been from Mexico to Canada and back again. It is just amazing. It's in such good shape as it is. The seal from the state of Washington, ending the relays. It took 3 days to carry this book, this logbook, from the final relay team to the Capitol building, where the governor actually met the boys in the office in their Capitol building, and he signed and stamped it. It was signed by the governor and the Secretary of the State of Washington. It's really funny. I'm holding in my hand a logbook of the stories of the Pacific Crest Trail relay teams, every name of every hiker who did them, every place they went, every stop they made, over 4 summers. This book was in my home, in my father's home, for all of my life. My dad, bless his heart, downplayed it because he didn't want to make anything big deal about himself. He kept it in a fireproof box. We talked about it from time to time. And at the beginning of the book, and the 25th relay team left a note at the beginning. Sincerely dedicated to Warren Rogers, a real desert rat, to the core. The greatest tribute we can pay anyone. The 25th relay. I can't even begin to mean what this token of my dad's life means to us, means to me. Every time I touch it, I feel like I'm still with him.
In our hurry-scurry world of machines, noise, and distractions, the mind becomes confused and our sense of value is lost. Throw down a sleeping bag beneath a pine on a high mountain and get acquainted with that world of God's creatures that are more and more being banished from our consciousness. Peace and contentment come. Events that seem so vital shrink to their true worth, and we return to the slavery of our inhuman world with enlightened mind and a revived soul.